In today's video, we're doing an unboxing of the Speed Pioneer. This is a vehicle from PXToys 18th scale. This is the PXToys 9302 four-wheel drive brushed RC truck. Welcome everyone, this is Troy, this is Roadside RC. If you're new to the channel, we do the bashing, we do the crawling, do some drifting, do some racing, do some FPV drone stuff, all that kind of thing. Another thing that we do on the channel a bunch is unboxing and looking at new vehicles. And I've been going through this slew of kind of this like $50 to $100 range vehicles. You've seen some from Hosam, from Highboxing, a whole bunch of vehicles from Highboxing. We've done some giveaways on those. And this is a PXToys. This is the 9302. We're really looking at like, what kind of vehicles can you get for that $50 to $100 range? So let's get this thing out of the box and give it a once over. Immediately out of the box, we see the manual. That is good. It also gives you, this is again part of what makes it hobby grade, is you do have part numbers, descriptions, and places to purchase all of the parts for it. This truck does come in a variety of specs here, anything from what we have, monster trucks, short course trucks, all the way over to like a desert buggy. The controller here, which you need to provide the batteries for, looks very familiar. This is kind of the standard 2.4 gigahertz. It is fast and furious. It's a standard controller that you're getting in a lot of them now. We have the charger, we have the small screwdriver, we have the hex wrench for the wheels, some spare body clips. So pretty much standard as to what you'd expect for this. And then here is the vehicle itself. You'll notice the packaging was just this plastic kind of stacked on top of each other. It does look like it bounced around in the packaging a fair amount. You can actually see some scrapes and scratches and all that on the packaging as it comes to us. This is what you are getting here. It says Speed Pioneer on the side. Looks a lot like we had a DERC that we reviewed a little while back. Had the exact same terminology on the side, similar paint scheme, but it was bigger. So this is the 18th scale truggy version of it. Underneath the hood, again, we're seeing a fairly similar design to what we've had currently. Motor over here, center chassis brace, metal drive shaft in the middle. We're seeing metal drive shafts on the edge. We do not have oil-filled shocks. These are just your standard friction shocks with no oil in them, which means we're going to be very bouncy. Looks like a fairly small diameter. The good news is we already have a video when we do it with Highboxing. There are plenty of 18th scale upgrade shocks out there. They use some really funky, it looks like a Tamiya plug, but it's not. It's actually smaller. It's significantly smaller than the standard plug that you'd get from Tamiya. I'm not really too sure why they did this. I don't know of really anybody that I hang out with that would have this style of plug on any of their vehicles, or an ability to charge it with a rapid charger. And so that means you are stuck using the standard USB charger that comes with it, which does take longer. The tires that we see here, pretty good, nice soft tire, very familiar pattern that we've seen on some of the other vehicles. Nice hex style. I really do like the fact that this does come with the steel drive shafts or metal drive shafts on all four corners. Looking really good. The wing is on here. It feels nice and flexible so that hopefully we're not going to break it first thing out. And otherwise, it looks like fairly standard 18th scale truggy is what we're looking at here. Oh my gosh! Oh, that's bouncy. All right, you can tell that thing has been used now, hasn't it? So look at those tires. After you saw me do the jumps and all that, James and I were out there driving it, doing the jumps. I went off to do a couple things around the house. I came back and look, it got all sorts of muddy on the tires. James was having quite the blast with it. So really, final thoughts on this PXToys 18th scale vehicle. You know, it's good. You really have to keep in mind the price tag when you think through this vehicle. We've reviewed a bunch on the channel, $50 to $100 vehicles, entry level for beginners. How would I use this vehicle? This is not somebody's primary basher, period. That is not what this thing is for. You know, can you have some garage fun, small scale bashing with it? Yes. When you take it out in the grass, it starts to really have guidance directional trouble when through the grass. I was really surprised with the jumping specifically. I mean, that's a almost 4-foot wide ramp, and we would miss the ramps sometimes with a, you know, what is that, 6-inch wide vehicle. So that's just, it would hit bumps, it would hit things, and it would go off. Just general running around in the backyard, hitting a small little ramp, obviously playing in the mud or in the dirt like my son did, it's fun, right? That's a good spot for it. This is the kind of vehicle, it's 50 bucks. So this is, as you've heard me say before, something where, you know, maybe there's somebody in the neighborhood, like a kid in the neighborhood, you need to give him a RC vehicle. Yeah, this might be it. You have somebody else who might want something like this, as far as, you know, you're going to give them a gift or something like that, and you can't give them a $300 3S Arma. Yeah, this is kind of where that goes in, right? So that's where this fits within the marketplace. But since it is kind of a gift, and that's how I think I would use it, that's how I'm going to use it. So I am going to knock a little bit more of the dirt off these tires. I'm going to put this thing back in the box, and I'm going to ship it to one of you. So if you're out there and you want this, go down below, put Roadside RC Rocks. Make sure you're subscribed, right? So very, very clearly, two metrics to be entered into this giveaway. Be subscribed. Put down below Roadside RC Rocks. I'll give it a week, I'll give it 2 weeks, something along those lines, and then I will do a random picker, and I will send this off to one of you. So this will make like our 5th or 6th truck, I think, giving away for 2021. So stay in touch. We're going to be doing more of it. I hope this view was useful. I hope this video of this vehicle was useful for you to help make your decision up if you're looking in one of these entry-level bashers. So thank you very much for watching. Giveaway is definitely to the ones who've watched to the end of the video. Hint, hint, hint. So thank you very much. We'll talk to you guys later. Come over here, check out some of the other videos, and we will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.